25. The episode is rated TVMA, so this video be. And like all previous episodes, this is an episode I absolutely loved, and the video will contain spoilers for the episode and all the ones before it. And yeah, let's dive right in. So, did just want to briefly say I cannot believe that I somehow managed to forget to mention, obviously, in the episode before this one, I absolutely loved everyone singing. So I believe it's called What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding, which I have not heard since I watched Aliens in America, you know, I don't know, 10 years or more ago. So that was very cool. And include, you know, even Hamish Linklater, who, you know, clearly the character is dead, but he's still singing along to the, just, yeah, that was fantastic. And the little rubber ducky, you know, the gun becoming a rubber ducky, that was great. And I appreciate that David managed to restrain himself from saying, this will help you gain some perspective. Anyway, on to this episode. So, yeah, another just phenomenal, okay, so it is a riff on The Three Little Pigs meets Little Red Riding Hood, and it's set in part in a potted plant, I think they're called in English, on the like on the outside of a building in the city, and that's why, you know, oh, you don't go too far that way because you will fall into the real world, and I guess become giant, or stop being tiny and become human-sized again. I like that they're actually fairly decent parents, and it was obviously awesome to see Melanie and Oliver again. And yeah, a lot of what they say and a lot of what they do is genuinely good parenting. And you know, I thought they did a good job showing the curiosity of a child. And you have this thing about, you know, why do some songs make us sad and others make us happy? Well, to be fair, there are some that do both, like Albie the Racist Dragon. And let's see, yeah, the wolf basically being the embodiment of harsh reality, which, whilst present if you live in nature, and you know, 2/3 of the time build houses out of very, you know, unsustainable materials in the long term, it is greatly increased in the city, you know. And let's see, you have the yeah, and again, it's not shying away from disturbing reality. You know, there are indeed people who watch, for example, slavery movies and really love seeing the violence, you know, and those are people that we have to watch and make sure they get the help that they need. And let's see, what was the other thing? Did that sound creepy? I don't mean like, you know, surveillance. I just mean if there's someone in your life that needs help, reach out to them. That's what I'm trying to get across. Anyway, right, I love the thing about bodies are weird versus bodies are beautiful, because that really is a matter of perspective, and it is very much this thing of like this tween girl versus this grown woman. You know, it is something you come to appreciate with age, that bodies, yeah, the human body is a beautiful thing, and we gotta normalize that and not feeling shame over, yeah. Let's see, but yeah, typical, like, conservatives love to shame things that aren't actually inherently harmful, like the human body, whilst refusing to shame things that actually are, like fascism. Now, let's see, yeah, fantastic acting by everyone involved. I always feel kind of bad. I guess we won't see the wolf again. He did fantastic. Love that it was resolved with a rap battle. And both of them really do, yeah, that's how Oliver should sound while rapping, and the same for the wolf. And I like that Love won the battle. You know, he points out, I'm happy, you're sad, because of the choices we've made. I've chosen good, you've chosen evil. And at the end of all of that, Cynthia does still choose to stay with the wolf, because some people really struggle to break a cycle of abuse and to leave a toxic relationship. Really appreciate the realism of that. It would have felt very, like, I mean, it feels weird to call it Disney now that the show is on Disney Plus, but then, you know, so are the Alien and Predator movies, so, yeah. Let's see. I think that might... I feel like there's one more thing. Oh, right. Yes. So the ending was, oh my... I can hardly wait. I'm glad I'm not going to have to wait very long to see the next episode, because that was phenomenal. Yeah, okay, so, yes, the, let's see, yeah, Sid, you know, ends up getting back into her body, and I like the thing about, you know, so did something change? Yeah, my hair. And Carrie with stop fighting. That's like me telling you to stop nerding. That was also very funny, like, afterwards, where she's like, fine, don't tell me. Which, I'm sorry, Sid, that did sound a little sarcastic. That did sound like you were, you know, like, doing reverse psychology or something. But, yeah, also, like, okay, so, Carrie with a K is, you know, like, white cishet man, he's a scientist, asking him not to say the thing. Yeah, that's an uphill battle, you know. And Carrie with a C really being devastated by, you know, like, did we lose? Like, she's, yeah, defeated, essentially, you know. And fantastic makeup, like, just the swollen eyes, so messed up looking. And very credible. You know, I really appreciate this is a show where people actually get injured. You know, it would be ridiculous if, you know, after all of that, she fought off a lot of hippies. Some of them got some good blows in, so, yeah. And they, you know, she goes into his body, and then he, like, gets the wounds, which felt a lot like something from one of the X-Men movies. I guess I'll just stick with that. But yeah, and, you know, he's the one who takes... She comes back out looking badass as usual. She's got the smiles, like, yeah, I'm about to kick some ass. She does a no-look kick to one of the time cats, like, just... Like, she just... You know, crap. Like one of them just leapt over the other in a Tekken game or something. Just fantastic. And, you know, she rolls him in, and there was like a second or two where I was like, is she not going to join? Is she going to stay and fight Time Cats? But yeah, she does jump in, and it closes behind them, and the watches are good. So they're going to follow David, and they're going to fight him, and the Time Cats are back, and this whole, oh my god, I can hardly wait. One of the next couple of days, I'm going to do the very next episode, and holy crap, this is so, like, this is the kind of thing I was hoping for when I found out that the first, when I watched the first episode of this season and found out that they were going to do time travel. They're actually going to have multiple time travelers trying to get to each other and fighting, and some of them trying to change time, the others are going to try to stop them. Holy crap. Yeah, this is why I love comic book media.